Hello, people. It's Kashinath Pranesh back with another live streaming and amazing stream. Okay, now as in our last stream, we have told
Hello,
that,
people. It's Kashnath.
and we have told that we are going to start off with the motor session of the Make All Mindstorms. So there we go. Let's start. Last time we have finished the brick tutorials, and now we are going to start the motor tutorials. So in the first one, that is run motors. Let's go. It's loading. Yep, there it comes. So let's start off with the tutorial. So first you have to open the brick toolbox and drag out two on button. So in the last stream I have explained what's the on button. If you not check that, you can check that out after the stream. Then let's go to next. In the on button blocks, you see drop down menu to select the up and down buttons. So it's this. So up and down. Then let's go to next. Open the motors and drag two run blocks. Now two run blocks. Then the run block specify which type of motor to run, the large motor or the medium motor, and which port the motor is. The motor, one sec. The motor is attached to ports A, B, C, or D. The default settings is set to run the large motor attached to port A at 50% speed. When we press down button, we want the motor to run in the reverse direction. In the run block, that is in the on button down press block, change the speed from 50 to minus 50. I think that's not that tough. So now we have to just change it. You can use values or you can just scroll like this, okay? But I prefer values. So minus 50. Now what's next? Now open the brick toolbox and drag out two on button blocks. And in the on button blocks, use the drop down to select the left and right. Okay. So two. You can also do one option, that's duplicate. And then we have to I think we have to put the small motors. Yep, we have to put run two motors. Now that be done. Now use the drop down menu to select a medium motor on port D. We have to put left and right first. So guys, first of all, a medium motor is something like, one sec, I'll show you a medium motor. Yeah, this is a medium motor and this is large motor and this is normal large motor. So since we are using here medium motor, let's do like that. Okay, I think it's done. Yeah, so here you have to change it to port D as they said earlier. So we got, let's just refresh it. Yep, we got a motor and we got a large motor and a medium motor. Okay, let's check out what's next. Now press plus to expand the blocks. Change the number of rotations from 0 to 5. Not that tough. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. Now you have to press next. And in the run medium motor block that is on button left, change the speed from 50 to 10. So right, let's change it to 10. And I guess here we have to do minus 10. Oh, and on the right we have to change from 50 to 100. Okay, so guys, over here it is 100. Oh, sorry guys, 100 and 10 here. Let's check if it works. Finally, let's add a way to stop our motors from running. Open the brick toolbox and drag out an on button. So guys, since the only button is remaining, that is center, we have to use that. The only button remaining is center, we have to use that. Now there's a brick called stop all motors from the workspace. Okay, the motor part, motor workspace. So let's take that, and there we go. This is what we get. Now let's continue with this. Now this is not necessary, but if you have an EV3 brick, just so for that I have done it in the earlier time, like how you should connect it. Anyways, I'm saying that one more time. Connect the EV3 brick. The first you should have a software called EV3 Classroom. You can download that from EV3 like EV3 website. Then you have to download this code and then you have to upload it to the EV3 Classroom software and connect your brick with it, and this will work. So let's check, since we don't have the EV3 brick. Okay, let's go. So I'm rotating left. As you can see, it's working very small. Now right. So the speed is changing. The speed is changing a lot. Now here 50. That also depends on the speed. Okay, like over here it's going fast, slow, slow, slow. And remember guys, sometimes it doesn't matter in speed, it also matters in one more thing, that is, one second guys, and that is the turnings. Here when I put 50 it moves like this, and if I do minus 50 like this. So guys, hope you're clear, and let's go to the next one. One sec. It's lagging a bit here. Yeah, much better. So now the next one is the spin turn option. And remember guys, once we learn how to do the touch sensors, the sensors and motors, we'll go to the pause on start. So let's go to spin turn. Oh, it seems it's already done. So I don't think we need to do this part because it's already done. So let's go to the next one, I guess. One sec guys. Okay. So guys, this mode turn and this pivot turn, then tank zigzag and this coaster break, that are some projects which you can do. But the projects which you can do, but those are not tutorials. Those are the code programming. So I think you can do that when you're free. You can first look in this, see how it is working, then you can create this on your own. You should create this on your own. That would make a good practice. Since these all are examples and all these bricks are very much familiar to you, and let's go to next one. Touch sensor values, stop at object. Touch sensor. So touch sensor, it's where you all know what's a touch sensor, I guess. Well, and when you go to offices, you may see that people, they used to put a finger and then one sensor will scan it. That is something like a touch sensor. So Touch sensors are mainly used in some places, but now it is not used very often. Now let's start this and let's check what's happening. Okay, so first of all, we should take out two on touch from the sensor. Okay, guys. Now we can put them anywhere. So I'm duplicating them. In one of the on touch blocks, use the second drop down menu to change from press to released. Okay. Open the motors toolbox and drag out a run block on the workspace and drop it into the on touch press block. Okay. Okay, let's duplicate this. Now we have to take a stop block and drop it into the touch released. Okay, guys, so over here we have to put in one like this, and in the other we have to put something else. And that's it. So let's do -50 here and let's try it out. So guys, they did not told one sec, let's check the programmings which they mentioned. Wait. Yeah, one sec, guys. I think there's some confusion here. Yeah, so I think I was confused. Okay, so let's try it out now. So guys, this is the first type, and now you can do it in many different ways. Okay, so one sec. Yeah. One sec, I think there's confusion here. Yeah, so here it's pressed. Okay, so guys, this is just for one motor, but you can do for many other motors. Okay, so now let me press this. See, did you observe that? So don't look at the touch sensor now, just look at the motor. Okay, now look at the touch sensor. Whenever I'm pressing it, it's moving. So that's how touch sensor works. Okay, let's exit this tutorial. And next on sensor values. Now, let's check what is this values of the touch sensor is about. You'll understand it all the way, you'll go like this. Touch the sensor, a touch sensor value to stop a running motor. So you have to use a touch sensor value. Okay, guys. So let's take an on button anywhere. We have to drag one run motor and put it into this on button. Good. Now the logic if then and drop it into forever. Okay. So if some of you might know what is an if then, what is if through then, there are okay, and for the people who do not know, I'll explain it now. So this if conditions are used, like if something happens, do this. If and if something happens, do that. But in cases like there are three uses of if, like if and else. So if it happens, do this, but if it didn't happen, that is why we use else, like if it did not happen, do something else. Okay, so let's go. Use the sensor and drag out a touch is press block and drop it in the if then block replacing true. So I think that's right. And we used this before, didn't we? Yes, we used this before in the previous tutorial. Now open the music and drag out a play sound effect and drag it in if then. Select the information sound effect. So we have to select the okay. Information sound. Active. Wait, one sec. I think it's information. Analyze. Wait, I think they asked information touch.
Backward. Analyze. Activate.
Let's choose activate for now. Now drag a stop block onto the workspace and drop it in the. Okay, so we have to take a stop. Once again, stop is over here. Stop motor. I think that's it, but I think I'm a little confused. Okay, guys. Nope, we done perfectly. Now the information touch. I need to check where.
Error. Error.
No.
Color.
Wait.
Analyze. Down.
Let's use something like. Let's do something like this for now, okay? Because it's somewhere down, and if whenever you touch it, makes annoying noise. But for now, let's do, okay? So let's start. I'm touching this. One sec, I think there's some confusion. One sec, guys. I think there's a confusion with this. Yes, now it start to make sense, guys. So when we press like this, when we press the enter button, it works. But when we press the sensor, when we press the sensor, it happens like that. Okay. Now I stop at object. So since this is a project, you can do it whenever you're free. So guys, hope you enjoyed this short live stream, and surely we will and then the next live stream, that is on next Thursday, we will have a special guest. And till then, see you and bye bye.